What's going on, you pavement rollers and mud boggers? It is Pete back here with another video. Today we are going over this brand new GMC 2026 3500 Denali. And as you can see, this thing ain't stock. Let's get into it. First things to go over about what's brand new about this vehicle. That's pretty much it. So, no, the only thing that's new is GMC came out with two new colorways. We got our Tri-Coat Glacier White as well as a Coastal Dune that is set to replace our beloved, throwing a clip, Thunderstorm Gray. That thing is gone. But the Coastal Dune is a sand finish, almost like this Bronco we have behind us. It's absolutely gorgeous. It's a little bit darker than this guy, but obviously this is Ford's color of it. But the Dune color is one of my favorite colors. A lot of people have been known to wrap their vehicles in this sand color. And so GMC and Ford just came out with their own color, and I'm a big fan of it. I did love the Thunderstorm Gray, however, because winter times, that color just went stupid. You remember that clip where we had icicles coming off the vehicle and everybody was like, oh my gosh, this thing looks sweet. But the Dune looks phenomenal. And then for most of it, besides the Denali Ultimate, is the exact same. The colors are part of the new feature, and the other feature is that these vehicles, an SLE and SLT models, whether it's a 1500, 2500, or 3500, would come a lot of times with the option of two-wheel drive. That has gone away. That is no more. Get that thing, throw it in the trash. They said it was great, they said, but the two-wheel drive is no more. So it is all four-wheel drive, besides if you get the chassis cab option of the SLE. So we do have four-wheel drive across the board, which is beautiful. Obviously, this thing is right about, the hood is, I mean, that top piece of the hood might be six foot, something like that. It's tall. Clearly that does not come like that from the factory. I don't know why I'm looking around like we have factory trucks here. I'm trying to look for an example. No, this thing is way taller. If you want to guess in the comments how much taller it is, you got 3 seconds. 3, 2, 1, 7-inch. So we got a 7-inch lift on this baby. It is absolutely massive. And with that 7-inch lift, we have stuck 37, 13, 50, 22 Nitto Ridge grapplers right underneath of it. Those are wrapped around the 22 by 12 TIS 566Bs. You want to get a close up on this wheel. This is one of my favorite wheels from TIS. I think it's absolutely stunning. It is a more so concave wheel, so it is gonna start out and concave in, and it's not a deep dish. But for concave wheels, this is one of my favorites. Obviously, TIS has a very sleek design with their wheels. It's not too complex, it's just very sleek. And then you've got your TIS off-road on the outside, and you're running an 8x180 bolt pattern, right? And so with that offset on this wheel, the 2212, it's a -44. With a 1350 tire, the tire is gonna stick out a little bit more than your regular 1250, obviously. You will probably be sticking out about 4.5 inches. If we come to this side and you wanna see the sheer size, this vehicle doesn't have running boards on it because we don't add them from factory unless requested. You can add them, but obviously this one didn't. And so, just take a gander at that. That's up to my buttocks. That is up to my butt. That is, Granny ain't getting in. It's, no. We do luckily have our OS handle here, and I actually don't usually use that. I just use seat for a handle because this is kind of weird. This is, so then 90, call it 130. So massive angle. I guess since I'm in here, we'll do this opposite because I don't really want to get back down and get back into, fine dude, I'll get in the driver's seat, golly. All right, well, Matt denied that request. So we are in the driver's seat of this beautiful 3500. I love how large 3500s are. I have a ton of room here for my legs. We have this beautiful display coming up here to show you the Denali topographic map on this 13.4 inch infotainment system, the 12.3 inch gauge cluster, not heads up display, but this is now what we call the heads up display. And so that is very, very convenient when you need to know your speed, whatever it is. That does shine up on your mirror just for you to look at. And that is now a new feature that they did add in 2026, is that is available in the SLT models for an upgrade. It doesn't come in all the SLT models, but it used to only come in the Denali and the Denali Ultimate. Now you can get it in an upgrade for the SLTs in 2026. A few other things, so like we have here, This comes with the tech package as well. So the two features of the tech package are this towing feature, and then you've got your reverse camera in your mirror as well as here. But one of your reverse cameras is here. You can make this digital instead of the actual mirror like it is now, which is sick. That was a feature that got added by a lot of people about 2 years ago. For the SLT models, you can upgrade to that tech package where you get not only the heads-up display, but also the mirror and an advanced towing package. In the Denali, in and of itself, there is not a whole lot different to the inside of this vehicle for 2026. In the Denali Ultimate, you'll see that they added new stitching just to kind of give it a more bold statement. On the door handles, there's more white stitching, and on the seats, there's more white stitching. But other than that, nothing too crazy. 2027 is when we know for a fact that the big revamp of these vehicles, interiors and exteriors, is going to be. So I cannot wait to see that and give a review on that. Hopefully we kind of get one in faster than most people, and we'll be able to give you guys a show of it. But for this, if you don't know about the engine, I just want to cover that quickly. We have two engine types that we can go with. We have a 6.6 Duramax, that's the one you should go with. And you have the 6.6 V8 pushing 401 horsepower with 464 pound-feet of torque. The Duramax is pushing 470 horsepower with 974 pound-feet of torque. So you drastically boost that pound-feet of torque, which is great, obviously, for towing. Oh, by the way, Allison transmission. Chef's kiss. With this vehicle, I didn't even mention it, but we also have color matching. Paint match the grille, paint match the emblem, and then there's a little hood trim piece right here that we always make sure we paint match, as well as the tow hooks. Got your bezels here. Go ahead and paint match the fender for you, as well as these fender badges. On the fender marker lights, we will smoke those for you guys, as well as do this fender badge all the way down to the Duramax lettering. We'll make that black, and then we'll offset these little marker lights with the white here. And we have our KC logo. Didn't do the full mirror on this. This is the only portion of the actual vehicle we didn't really color match. The max, this, and then your bed steps. We do those sometimes, but on this we left the mirror black because we're gonna just do the black right here. And so we did paint match this, which used to be chrome. Nothing on the bed sides. We did do the under portion of our step right here. So we got this entire back bumper. And then you've got your GMC emblem and this guy. This usually is just black, but we paint that. All right, the 6-step multifunctional tailgate was only a feature on higher trim levels like Denali and Denali Ultimates previously. It is now a feature that you can upgrade to, or it will come with the vehicle on SLTs, which is phenomenal. So I've always said this, and I will continue to say it until somebody proves me wrong, that GMC has the easiest tailgates to use. If I could use it. Push that button there, and then you've got this little handle right here that you just push, and it comes down. And then in separate vehicles, you can add your kicker speakers here, like the AT4X or the Denali Ultimate. Then usually this is easier. With a 3500 and a 7-inch lift, this is still a step, but it's not hateful. You get a little run and start, you're fine. But yeah, it's also like the sturdiest, I've noticed. The Ford ones, not that they're not sturdy and they can't, handle a lot. I've always said that these guys have the easiest and are the most sturdy. That is our review of the 2026 GMC 3500 Denali. Doesn't have too many crazy changes. Obviously still a very, very beautiful truck. It is a powerhouse. This is a single rear wheel. You can get it in a dually rear wheel model. These things are absolute tanks. Official revamp will be coming out in 2027. So if you want to wait for that, that is no worries. We're going to get them here as fast as humanly possible so you can get your hands on it first. This thing is an absolute tank, and obviously this does not look like the ones that you have at your official GMC dealerships. We did a lot of work to it. So if you like this vehicle, have any questions about the new 2026s, or want to see anything else, please give us a call at 301-694-4642. Go to KreitzCustoms.com. Kyle, Marissa, Kevin, Junior, myself, anybody can help you out. Just give us a call and we'll get you taken care of. We'll see you guys in the next one. Peace. Subscribe to Krietz Customs to win a free set of wheels and tires. If we hit 50,000 subscribers by the end of the year, we'll be giving away a set just like this, a 35, 12, 50, 22 Fury Country Hunter on a 22x12 fuel wheel. If you want those, go ahead and subscribe to Krietz Customs, and we will see you when we give you those wheels away.